everybody, it's Kyle coming to you from my watch in my car. You'll never guess where I'm headed. Okay, maybe you will. I'm going to pick my daughter up from a volleyball deal. An open gym. They have them all throughout the summer. And basically what's going on is the clubs are trying to put together teams of various age groups and skill levels. So that's what's going on, man. How was your guys' Memorial Day weekend? I know you can't answer me. I mean, you could send me a message or something, but I know you can't answer me directly right now. I can tell you ours was good. It was pretty long, but we had some good times and we had some fun, and we ended it yesterday. My wife and I, we went and saw The Machine. Bert Kreischer's movie. I don't know if you're familiar with the whole thing with The Machine, with him, but it's an interesting story about, who knows what exactly is true and all that, but it's a story about how he was on a school trip when he was in college in Russia and inadvertently got caught up with the Russian mafia and kind of became almost a part of the Russian mafia accidentally. But yeah, the movie's a little bit different. It picks up, however many years later, and it's funny. Mark Hamill is in it, plays his father. He is outstanding, hilarious, and really the movie was a lot better than I thought it was going to be. It was a pretty good film. It was a good action film, but it was really funny. We had a good time. It was enjoyable, definitely a good movie. A lot of fun. I'd like to see it again, probably. But yeah, the weekend we didn't do a whole lot. I actually did do a whole lot around the house. We got a bunch of yard work done on Saturday, and then on Sunday I actually did the carpet cleaning on the main floor, and I did the stairs going to upstairs where the kids are. I still kind of need to do our bathroom, bedroom area, but it came out really well, and I've got this new spot cleaner one, kind of a little handheld, not handheld, but it's kind of got a handle on it. You can carry it around, and it's a very small rug shampooer, and man, it works really good. I used it for the stairs just because I didn't want to have the big one on the stairs. It's just so scared it's going to fall, They're not cheap. So yeah, I used that portable one on the stairs, and it worked really well. Really great. So excited about that. I got it, just in case we have some cars in the future we want to kind of shampoo the carpets or shampoo the seats or whatever. It's perfect for something like that too. So, but yeah, that's about all we did. Not a whole lot, but it was a good weekend. We had a good time, and I went by Macadoodles, which is, if you're not from the Midwest, you would have no idea what that is, but I didn't even know really what it was until it opened up around us. But apparently down in the Ozarks, down by Lake of the Ozarks and stuff, it's popular down there. What it is it's a liquor store, a real big one. I can tell you the prices aren't all that great, but they do sometimes have some good deals on stuff. And I did get a bottle of tequila that I've never had before, Suavecito. I've had every one of theirs except the Extra Añejo, which I can't even imagine what that's like, because even their Platas or Silver or Blanco, that is sweet. So I can't imagine what Extra Añejo would be like. But what I did get is a new one that I haven't seen from them before, which is a Reposado Cristalino. And wow, it is amazing. And yeah, it's just like their signature, which is pretty sweet. They add extra agave to it at the end of the process, so it tends to be a little sweeter. It's also 5% less alcohol, so I do know that it's a little bit lower proof. But come on, 35 compared to 40, who cares? Right? That's not why I'm drinking. I'm not drinking it to get drunk. I'm drinking it because I like the taste of tequila and tasting different tequilas. So I had to kind of check it out, and I like it. It's really good. So, but yeah, that's what's going on in my life. Just working, to work today, first day back, and all that stuff, and yeah, there you go. So I'm on my way to pick my daughter up. So let me talk about some things that I'm into right now. Let's see. What am I listening to? Well, I picked up an album yesterday. We did kind of go hit some thrift stores because it's usually if you go on Memorial Day or 4th of July or something, they have big sales, like half off stuff. I did pick up Firefall, an album by Firefall. I'm not sure if you're familiar with it, but I'm trying to remember what band those guys are from. A couple of those guys are from a different band. I don't remember, but it's got one good hit song on it, and really, it's got their biggest song ever, which is "You're the Woman." You are the woman, and you know that song. Anyway, so yeah, it's a good tune, and it was in really good condition. It was reasonable. You know, what I'm finding is now, like thrift stores and stuff are starting to overcharge for their frickin' records because people think they know enough about it to charge more. Doesn't work that way, man. But I got this one for about what it's worth in the condition it's in, so I'm fine with it. It's it'll be a good album to listen to, I guarantee. We'll like the rest of it. So that's just their biggest song. But yeah, so there's that. I still have a couple records coming from Vinyl Moon. Waiting for those. I sent them an email like, what the hell's going on, guys? So I guess what's going on is they're hoping to get the records by the end of the month, and then they just turn around and ship them as fast as possible. Doofus me, I told them to go ahead and add the extra record I bought in with my new shipment just to kind of save on shipping and everything. So now I've been on for a while waiting for these. I'm impatient when it comes to getting shipments and stuff. I know almost everybody is, but whatever. So yeah, I'm really looking forward to getting those. I've kind of been listening to, you can go on Vinyl Moon's site and actually look at the different records they've sold and stuff. And you can listen to, they've got an online player, or sometimes they have links to Spotify playlists. But you can listen to the whole record. It's kind of cool. So I was kind of doing that today and listening to the extra one I ordered, and not the new one because I don't know what's on that. But I'll see when it gets here, right? Hopefully it'll be here probably by the end of next week. I doubt it'll be here this short week. We'll see. You never know. They ship them pretty fast when they do ship them. I know. And look, man, right now, all these record manufacturers and stuff are in overdrive because vinyl is just selling like hotcakes. So there you go. That's about it on what I'm listening to. What am I watching? Well, I told you we saw The Machine. That was great. Did watch the first episode of Silo. It was really good, really solid. And then we just watched an episode of Ted Lasso last night that was great. We did also watch Big Trouble in Little China. I hadn't seen that in forever. Kind of had a hankering to see it because I've been watching some other John Carpenter films. And, you know, there's no more of a better dynamic duo than John Carpenter and Kurt Russell, right? so you gotta, if you're gonna check out John Carpenter, you're gonna check out Kurt Russell film. Seriously, if you think about everything they did together, so you got the first thing they actually ever did together was the TV movie of Elvis, when Kurt Russell played Elvis Presley, and then they did. I think the first thing I don't know, did they do The Thing first or did they do, I think they did Escape from New York first. And then they did The Thing. And then it was a few years, then they did Big Trouble in Little China. And then they did that lovely follow-up to Escape from New York, Escape from LA. I am joking. That movie is the worst. But what, you know, I get it. There was a demand for a sequel, and they put something out, but it's just not good. No redeeming value at all. But yeah, so we watched that. And it was fun. You know, it's a really goofy movie, weird goings on. But I also understand that something a lot of people don't know about that film is that originally the main character was supposed to be the Asian guy that was trying to get his girl that was coming from, you know, overseas. And that's who it was supposed to be. But once the producers and stuff, the studio saw it, they were like, "Nah, make Kirk the hero." So they just, yeah, different times, man, more racist times. But anyway, so that's what that was. But yeah, I mean, it's a fun movie. It's a goofy movie, and it just is what it is. You know, you kind of go in and check your brain at the door, just enjoy yourself, have some fun watching something kind of silly, and that's what you're going to be getting. So yeah, we watched it. We had a lot of fun. It had some good lines, I forgot, and yeah, it was fun. It's a fun movie, you know. But really nothing else I can think of that sticks out as far as what we've watched lately. You know, I have some locked and loaded that I want to watch. I started watching this documentary about Lyme disease. I know. I watch weird stuff, guys. You know that. Come on. But it's really good. It's just, you can tell they just did the best they could. It's not always easy to make a documentary, you know, especially if you don't have a ton of money. But it's called The Quiet Epidemic, and it's very interesting. I didn't know that for the longest time they actually didn't believe that Lyme disease was even real. And there were a lot of course, congressmen and stuff that were trying to make decisions on how to treat it and everything. You know, making decisions for our health and well-being based upon money, really. I mean, that's what it is, and that's what medical insurance is as well. I mean, you want to be upset at inflated costs of medicine. Be pissed off at insurance companies. You know what? Be pissed off at Richard Nixon, because he's the one that got that whole bullshit started. There's even audio of him on a phone call talking about how much money they were going to make off that. It's disgusting. But anyway, it's a really interesting documentary. It's a little slow, you know. You have to be there and be ready to roll on watching something move pretty slow till it gets to the point where it's approachable, I'd say. So, but yeah, I'm watching that. I got to finish it up. I got maybe a half hour left of that. A few other things locked and loaded that I want to watch that I just haven't gotten around to. So, you know, I know Return to Seoul is one. Seoul is in Seoul, South Korea. I know that's one I want to watch that I've got locked and loaded. And there's a few other ones. So we'll have to see. But that's it for what I'm watching. What am I reading? Not much at all. Damn it. I'm almost done with my audiobook, the first one. What the hell is the name of that? No One Goes Alone or something like that. Let's see. It's really good. But you know, I really dig that author. I think he's awesome, and I haven't been let down by anything I've read or listened to from Eric Larson. Yeah, No One Goes Alone. Yeah, I mean, there's like 15 minutes left. I just got to finish that up. And then I have the Donut Legion, the Joe R. Lansdale. I'm looking forward to listening to the rest of that. So that'll be cool. But yeah, so that's about it on books. I know I've talked about this. The good news that I've heard, though, is that our comic store, and I think I talked about this in the last episode, our comic shop is opening back up, which is awesome. They kind of, about 2 years ago, kind of went out of business. Now, they've been all over town where I live, the suburb of Kansas City I live in. And they've been in different spots all over town. But, yeah, I think where they're going, and it's interesting because obviously you can tell they are where they are because they're a destination point, first off. People that want to buy stuff from them know where to go, right? And people that are going to be coming to their shop and stuff, they're not just going to happen upon it. They're going to be headed to it, right? And so, yeah, the place that they're moving to now, same kind of thing. It's not easy to get to. It's not a simple location. But I hope they do good. I hope they get some more business and stuff because it was a really good shop for sure. So I'm looking forward to that open. I'm going to have to suck it up and get some subscriptions there. some actual physical comics, and just give them some business, because I felt really bad when they closed, because I hadn't been in there forever. So that's it on reading. On podcasts, really kind of listen to all my normal stuff, but something I'm really into right now is the very latest season of Serial, which is interesting because I listened to the first season, Adnan Syed and that whole thing, and I was really into it. And I listened to the second season. I liked okay too. The third season, and then I kind of fell off. I stopped listening to it. But this one is called The Coldest Case in Laramie this season. And it's really good. It's an amazing story, and I'm really enjoying it. So I'll put a link to it in the notes if I can remember to, so you guys can go check it out. But that's about it on podcasts. And that's really about it in general, guys. It's going to be a relatively short episode. I hope this recording off my watch sounds good enough. I guess we'll see, right? I appreciate you guys listening. I hope you guys had a great Memorial Day weekend and all that jazz. It looks like it's going to rain like hell around here tonight, so I'll probably be mowing again real soon. And when I do, if you do me a favor, get off my lawn,